Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a quick YouTube video here, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a quick YouTube video. This will be my third mock draft, I believe. No, it'll be, yeah, my second or third mock draft. But let's get into it. But with this first pick, sorry that the thing fell. I don't have anything to stand up, but the first pick is obvious. We need center. Jackson Powers Johnson. With this next pick, I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with offensive tackle here. Dang it. I'm going to go with Karen Imagaji, right tackle out of Yale. And next we'll go receiver. Actually, since we're in the third round, I'm going to go defense here. And I'm going to be going D-tackle, I believe. D-tackle or not? I'm going to go out of my comfort zone here and take a safety, Kalen Bullock. And here's a pick that I was hoping would fall to pick 98 on here. In the third round, we got Tavondre Sweat, D-tackle, Texas. Now, obviously, we went with D-tackle, but I'm going to actually go with I don't think I went corner. No, I have not went corner. I went safety. Okay. With this one, we're going to be going corner now. I do not think my pick that I want is here. At least I don't think. And if he's not, then I'm going to take the second option that I would like. And I'm pretty sure he got drafted already, didn't he? But anyway, I was originally going to go with the guy out of Michigan, but I'm going Kyrie Jackson. He is to me, is a very, very good corner coming out of Oregon. He has speed, and he's very physical. And you put that right next to JPJ, you're going to have a very good physical cornerback duo right there. Now, I think I'm going to go safety on this, maybe. I might. No, it's time to go receiver. Who we have here? Cornelius Johnson, wide receiver. Built more like a running back at 6 foot and 204 pounds. Jordan Witten isn't someone who will impress with high end athleticism. He's a natural hands catcher who finds holes in the zone coverage well and gets upfield into more space. What's this guy right here? Right, a 4.58. Cornelius Johnson has long-term loaded, or has long been loaded as a size/speed threat. He has a 4-star recruit, or he was a 4-star recruit in 2019 cycle, who came out of high school with a documented 4.58 40-yard dash time. That figure came even before Johnson was introduced to Michigan's developmental program, and though he hasn't produced at an elite clip, he's shown flashes of his potential each season. I think I'm going to go more here, unless a certain other receivers. Nope. But, yeah, I want to go with Jordan Whittington. And I really do believe that... Let's see here. Is there anything here? Anybody? Smith. A coach's dream does all the dirty work, used as a sniffer, and is a willing run blocker against large humans. Experience at both wide receiver and running back. Very willing passing protector or pass protector. Okay. Wow, that's crazy, man. So, yeah, I double dip at wide receiver because we need wide receiver depth bad. I think that's all my picks. Yep, that's all my picks. Okay. Obviously, with the first pick, we go with Jackson Powers Johnson. He is physical. I love Jackson Powers Johnson. Love how he plays the game. I think he's a true... he is a true center. The only minus that you have with him, if anything, is that he's only got 1 year at center. I'm sorry, I'm autistic, guys. Sorry about that. So if I stutter a lot in these videos, just forgive me, please. But he's got 1 year under his belt as a center, and that's it. But I have no worries really about that. He plays just like a center should, bullying the other players on the defensive end, helping create open space for the offense. And yeah, Jackson Powers Johnson, you do not pass up on him if you get the pick 20. If he drops a pick 20, which he has been dropping down the boards, and as you all know, nobody really values center anymore like that. Maybe 10, 12 years ago, center would have been valued very high, but now they just don't see it. With the 51st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Karen Amagaji. I might have said that wrong. But yeah, I go with offensive tackle. I go with right tackle here out of Yale. I like how he plays the game. He's very, very physical. He's able to hold up guys on the defensive side or on the D-line, which is something that we haven't had at the right tackle position. And no, we are not putting, you do not put Broderick Jones at right tackle. You put him at left tackle because that is his preferred spot. That is his main position that he plays. Yes, he has experience in both, but he has better experience at the left tackle position. And no, I would not play Dan Moore Jr. over him. And you bring in someone like Karrion Amagaji, I think that's what his name is. Just don't attack me on that. You put him at his preferred spot, which is right tackle. And you got your left and right tackle duo for the future. And not only that, you also, at pick 20, you get Jackson Powers Johnson, your future center. That right there is a big upgrade in itself, and you know he's going to bring every bit of what he's done in college to the game, to the next level in the NFL. So, yeah, that's how it is there. Come on. Stay there. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get this set up. But my thing wants to be stupid. Okay. But yeah. Sorry, I had to switch it around because I have to keep an eye on the time. It can be a 39-minute video, but it's going to be fairly short. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stay put. Shit. That's all I ask is for you to stay put for one fucking video. Any other time you would be fine. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to assume you guys can see the way over here. But yeah, we get right tackle for the future. Move on. We go Kalen Bullock. I like him. I've actually seen a lot of his highlights. Now, Grant, I don't know if he's got any tape. I'm going to look that up. But I do know that he is a very, very physical player. I have seen him in his highlights. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about his miscues, this and that? I'll get to that eventually. But, we're only 7 days away from the NFL draft, so. But he's, again, I got him in like the 3rd round. So, yeah. I like him, explosive and stuff. Explosive with elite center fielder range. I do like that. And disruptive reach. Fluid hips enabled him to seamlessly adjust to just his positioning as route concepts progress. Has smooth pedal footwork when monitoring overlapping routes and keeping leverage. Yeah, but this is. I do like this pick. Again, we need center, or not center, safety help, and Kalen Bullock would be a great fit. Again, I don't think anybody should doubt how good he actually is. If he can clean up the little things, like for instance, weaknesses, can lose track of the ball when patrolling congression, which can impact gap discipline, is prone to hesitation when faced with blockers in open field, giving up positioning. Doesn't have the mass or play strength to consistently halt runners as a solo tackler. Someone merely surges into tackles without properly using his length to wrap up. And all that can be easily fixed. It's just if he's willing to put in the work to do it. But yeah. Where are we at? 17-minute mark. Okay. The next, T'Vondre Sweat. I absolutely love that he was able to drop when he did. Because I draft him here because we do need another D tackle. Cam Hayward is not going to be in the NFL forever. Whether if he likes it or not, he really should consider a pay cut, but him being Mr. I'm so great veteran, him not wanting to take a pay cut for his team because you're the captain of that team and you're supposed to do what's right for your team. But yeah, you son of a fucking whore. But yeah, anyway, past all that, he really should take a big pay cut because he's taking up way too much salary cap for a 33-year-old going to be 34. But let's get into this pick. I'm wasting too much time. Here's his strengths. Absolutely massive interior defender whose size renders him almost immovable. Has very good intentional burst for his size, hinting at unrevealed disruptive potential. With his frame, density, mass, leverage, and strength can function as a brick wall. For his size is natural at acquiring leverage and loading his base off the snap. Swallows up double teams, and stalls out displacement at a high level at nose. He or has an under an on an unrelenting size defying playmaking motor which enables him to finish plays. Here's his weaknesses. Visibly lacks elite explosiveness and lateral quickness, a natural trade-off for his size. Still improving at channeling power from his intentional momentum as a pass rusher. Has some wasted motion with hands as a pass rusher and can more efficiently load. Doesn't, and the last thing, doesn't have the quickness to break off the anchors and enter outer gap pursuit. So yeah, those things can be a little worrying about him, but I don't think that that'll be a problem. I'd still draft him at pick 98. If T'Vondre Sweat falls at pick 98, I'd draft him in a heartbeat. Because that right there is gift wrapped. That is a gift wrapped, just another player that would be a stud for years to come. Now moving on, Kyrie Jackson. Now, I've seen his highlights. That's all I've seen. Don't get mad at me, guys. But I like how physical he is. I like how he reads the offense when he is on defense. He is not shy from being physical, going in for that tackle. He is not shy whatsoever about it. And I think if you are the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are very, 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 still very lackluster at cornerback, you get a guy like Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon, there's a good player right there that can be a playmaker beside JPJ for years to come. Now, Jordan Whittington, a slot receiver who is built more like a running back at 6 foot and 204. Jordan Whittington isn't someone who will impress high-end athleticism. He's a natural hands catcher who finds holes in zone coverage and gets upfield into more space quickly with With only 4 career touchdown receptions, Whittington will be a late round draft or a late round prospect next year. So I'd still take him here. Again, I get he's not that route runner. He's not that one dude that's going to do everything. But when you need a hands-on, like a catch and run type dude, that is him. That's him. You want that in your system. And that kind of goes away, I feel like, for a lot of Steeler fans. Like, where has that been? Like, it's just something you need to look at in order to think about the future. Like, we need to look towards the future more and more, and we have been doing that. And eventually, I think we will go full on future. Looking towards the future. up in this draft. Now again, it won't fix everything, but it doesn't need to. With the final pick in the 2024 NFL draft, with their, or not their final pick, but with the Steelers' final pick at 195, we go Aeneas Smith. I may have just said that wrong. But here's what I love. And this is another physical player. Which his height ain't really that. He's literally the same height as me. But this is what this 5'9" player can do. Just pointing out his height, and he's still this physical. And he can do all this stuff. A coach's dream does all the dirty work, used as a sniffer, and is a willing run blocker against large humans. He has experience at both wide receiver and running back, very willing pass protector, which is something that the Steelers need at that wide receiver position. Get a receiver who is not afraid to do all the dirty work and be able to run block or pass block. Now, he's more of a pass protector, but he would eventually turn into a run blocker as well as a receiver. So yeah, that right there, guys, is the 2020 is my 2024 draft. I believe my third one. And yeah, Jackson Powers Johnson, Karen Amagaji. I mean, you don't get any better than that. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed day. Peace.